This is the SKMEI 1389 men's watch. It's both digital and analog and comes in multiple colors. This particular model is the large face model. It has a blue face, a stainless steel case, and a stainless steel bracelet. I'm going to set the digital functions first. In order to do this clearly, I've pulled out the stem for the analog watch when the second hand is at 6 seconds, the large hand is at 22, and the small hand is just past 7. This allows me to see all of the windows for the digital functions clearly. There are 4 function buttons. This is the A button here. Pressing it will activate the light to light up the face for 3 seconds. The B button is the mode button. It will move you through all of the various screens. The C button is the reset button. You press the reset button for 2 seconds while you're in the real-time screen to set the various functions in the real-time screen. The D button is the stop-start button. The main job of the D button is to adjust blinking items when you are setting things in the various screens. As noted, the analog function has been halted by pulling out the stem so I can set the digital functions. And we will reset the analog functions after we've finished with all of the digital functions. To begin setting the digital functions, I'm going to press the C button for 2 seconds. You'll notice that the seconds flash. When the seconds zero out on my time source, in this case my other watch, I will press the D button to zero out the seconds on the SKMEI watch. 59, there we go. So now the seconds are started. Press the D button and it causes the minutes to flash. Notice that the time is 5:17. Use the D button. I have to go all the way around here. I will then stop and do it second at a time. So there we are at 5:18. I'm going to press the B button again and it causes the hours to flash. There's a P here, that means it's PM, and it is 5 p.m. If I wanted to change this to AM, what I would do is move the hour time around. Now I'm in the AM face, but I'm going to take it back to the PM face. I'm now back in PM, and we're going to take this up to 5, and that gives us our correct time. I press the D button again, and now the 12-hour, 24-hour screen flashes. By pushing the D button, I can select either the 24-hour or the 12-hour, and I'm going to stick with the 12-hour. I press the D button again, and notice now the month is flashing. Notice that the month is March, and the day is the 31st. We are now in May, the 5th month, so we're going to move that around to the 3rd month. And notice that the day is correct. It's the 31st. If I press the B button again to select the day. It says Tuesday. The day is actually Sunday, so we're going to now move from Tuesday to Sunday. Now we finished setting up the real-time screen, so I'm going to press the C button. Next, I press the B button, and you'll notice that it takes us to the alarm screen. By pressing the D button, I can turn the alarm on or the chime on or off. Press it once, and now both the alarm and the chime are off. Press it again, now the alarm is on. Press it again, now the chime is on. Press it again, now the alarm and the chime are on. We'll leave it at that. Now if I want to set the alarm for a particular time, I press the C button for 2 seconds, and the hours begin to flash. You'll notice that it's also at PM. I want to set it for 6:30 a.m., so I'm going to press the hours. Now I'm in AM, and I will go to 6. There we are. Press the B button again to select the minutes. Notice it's 6:17. I'm going for 6:30, so I press the D button to change that to 30. And we're all set. Now the alarm is set to go off and the chime is set to go off hourly. Now I press the C button to zero that out. So we're through with the alarm screen. When the alarm goes off, you can just press this button to shut it off. You can always move back to the alarm screen by pressing the B button and cancel out the alarm or the hourly chime. You press the button again, and it takes us back to the real-time screen. And press it again, it takes us through the alarm screen. And next it takes us to the stopwatch screen. With the stopwatch screen, you can time one event by pressing the start button when it starts. Say the person's going to run a 100-yard dash. When they start, press the D button. The 100-yard dash takes about 9 or 10 seconds. So when they cross the finish line, what you do is you just press the D button again, and there we go. And the person has run the 100-yard dash in 10.62 seconds. If I want to zero that out, I just press the C button and we're done. Now I can do splits if I want. Say the person wants to run a 300-yard dash and see what they run at the 100 and the 200 mark. When they start running, press the start button. And when they reach the first 100 yards, then you press the C button or the split button. And we've just gone through the first one, so now we're going to continue on. And when they get over the second 100, we'll press it again, and then we can press it, and finally we can do the final time for the whole 300 by pressing the stop button here at 32.06. Now to clear this and get back to the regular stopwatch, I just press the C button again and we zero that out. I press the D button again, and it takes us back to the real-time screen. Press it again, takes us through the alarm. Press it again, it'll take us to the stopwatch. Press it again, and it'll take us to the timer screen, or the countdown screen. Right now, the timer is set at 5 hours and 45 minutes. I want it to be 1 hour and 30 minutes, so in order to adjust that, I press the C button for 2 seconds, and the hours flash. I can set this to 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. So I'm going to have to move to get back to 1. I have to move through that. Now I'm at the 1 hour mark, and that's good. So then I press the D button to make the minutes flash. I want this to be 30, so I'm going to press the D button, and I'm going to have to go around to 30 by holding down, and there we go, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now I've set my timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I accept that by pressing the C button. Now if I wanted to start the countdown, I would press the D button, and notice that the countdown has started. In 1 hour and 30 minutes, a chime will sound and then go off and then return to 1 hour and 30 minutes. I then press the B button to return us to the real-time screen. The last digital function that we need to set is the dual time screen. The dual time screen can be accessed from the real-time screen at any time by pressing the D button. This gives us the time in a different time zone. I want the dual time screen to be set to East Coast time. I press the D button and it takes me back to the real-time screen, and you'll notice that it's 11:08 p.m. This is Pacific time. East Coast time is going to be 3 hours before this, which would make it 2:08 a.m. So let's go back to the dual time screen and press the C button, and it makes the minutes flash. We know that the minutes are correct, so we don't need to change that, although we could by pressing the D button if we needed to. Notice that it's 2 a.m. I press the D button again, the hours flash. Now recall that it's 11:09 Pacific time. 3 hours before that is 2:09 East Coast time, so this is correct. So I'm just going to accept that. Dual time screen is set. I'm going to then press the D button again, take us back to the real-time screen, and we're finished with the digital functions. And now I'm going to set the analog clock. To remember, I have the stem pulled out. And we're going to set the time to 5:44, so it's at 4:40. We're going to take it up to 5, bring it back to 5:44, and when the seconds reach 06, I'm going to press the side button to zero out the seconds, and then we'll be done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we've set the seconds, and we are all done. I hope this is helpful. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up and press the bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get my future videos. If you have any questions, please put those in the comments section and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.